Good morning students. In today's English language class, we're going to start a new chapter that is articles. What are articles? We have previously done this in our last class also. Whenever this word articles come, we can imagine of the words a, an and the. So we use the words a, an and the, and the usage of these words have been discussed in this chapter. So the adjectives a or an, the are usually called articles. The adjectives a, an and the are called articles. There are two articles a or an and the. A or an called indefinite articles. So what are the indefinite articles? The indefinite articles are a or an, and definite article is the. So there are two kinds of articles, indefinite and definite, and indefinite article is a or an and definite article is the. Let us see where they are used. Okay. So a or an, the choice between a or an is determined by the sound before a word beginning with a vowel sound an is used. So whenever the word is beginning with a vowel or the sound is like a vowel, even if the word is starting with a consonant but the sound is like the vowel, we are going to use the word an. For example, an ass, an enemy, an ink spread, an orange, an honest man, an heir. Why did we use the word an honest man when the word honest is starting with H? Because the sound that it is giving is of a vowel, that is O. So that is why we've used the word an before it. Let us go to the word a. Okay, usage of a. Before a word beginning with a consonant or the sound a is used. Like if you have any consonant word or the sounds are beginning with consonant, so you're going to use the word a with it. Like a boy, a reindeer, a woman, a yard, a horse. Also a university, a union, a European, an EU, a unicorn and a useful article. Why? Because the sound that they are giving is that of U and the spelling of U is Y-O-U. So this is why we are using the word a with it, because they are giving the sound of a consonant. Next we have the use of definite article, that is the use of the. Where do we use the word the? Let us see that. We use the word the when we talk about a particular person or thing. Whenever you are talking about a particular person or thing, you use the word the. When a singular noun is meant to represent a whole class, like the singular noun like cow. Over here cow is the cow is a useful animal. When we are talking about cow, so we are using the word the because you are using it for the whole class of people or whole class of the family that is being said. Before some proper names like the kinds of places or names like oceans and seas, so the Pacific Ocean, the Black Sea, the Taj Mahal, so these are the way how we use the word the. Before the names of certain books like the Ramayana, the Holy Quran, so we use the word the in front of them to show the specific book's name or the place's name. Before names of things unique of their kind, like the sun, the sky, the ocean, the sea, the earth, all these things we have one in number. Like you cannot have two suns, you just have one sun that comes up daily. Okay, so these are unique, so that is why we are using the word the in front of them. So before a proper noun, when it is qualified by an adjective or defining adjectival clause. So whenever you have an adjective or that is being defined, so you use the word the. With superlatives, like superlatives are the third form or degree of adjective, like you use the best, then the modest, so the most honest. Okay, so we use the word the with the superlatives. With ordinals, ordinals are first, second, third, fourth. Okay, these are called ordinals, so we use the word the with ordinals also. Then you also use the word the with musical instruments, like he can play the flute. Before an adjective when the noun is understood, the poor are always with us. Before a noun as an adverb with comparatives, like when you are comparing someone, the more the merrier. So we are comparing So you are using the word more and merrier. They are the comparative form of adjective. So with that we use the word the. Use of indefinite article a or an. The indefinite article is used in its original numerical sense of one. Like they are used only for one thing or one person or things that are one in number. They are not used for plural. They are used just for singular. In the vague sense of a certain, as like a certain person named Kishore. Whenever you are using the word certain, you use the word a before it. So after that, in the sense of any, to single out an individual as a representative of the class. When you are talking about a whole thing, so you use the word a or an. Before the names of substances and abstract nouns, you also use like sugar is bad for your health, gold is a precious metal, wisdom is the gift of heaven. Then you have before plural countable nouns used in general sense, like children like chocolates, computers are used in many offices. So all these are what we are just omitting out the articles now. Omission of article means you are not using the articles now because it is not being used. In spite of it being a singular case or a plural case, you are not using, because you have to omit in some places. That means you have to delete it, or you do not have to use the article at all in some of the places. And let us see what are the places. Like before most proper nouns, you do not use any kind of articles, like cities, Europe, Pakistan, Nagpur. Like we do not say the Europe, the Pakistan, the India. We do not say all this. So we just write the proper nouns and we do not use the articles in front of them. Before the names of meals like lunch and dinner, before languages like English, Punjabi, you do not use any kind of articles. Before school, colleges, church, bed, table, hospital, etc. So all these are what? These are the words with which we do not use any kind of articles. Then you don't have before the names of relations like father, mother, you do not say a father, I have a father, I have a mother. This will be wrong. So you do not say with the relations. So before predicative nouns denoting a unique position, when the noun is denoting a position, like he was elected chairman of the board. So he was elected the chairman of the board, you will not write he was elected a chairman of the board. You are not going to write, you are just going to write he was elected chairman of the board. So this is how you are going to do the work. In certain phrases consisting transitive verb, a transitive verb is followed by its object. So whenever the object is there, you do not use any kind of article with it. In certain phrases consisting of prepositions followed by its object, like prepositions are followed by some of the objects, so in those places also you are going to omit the articles. So let us do the exercise in composition 23. Over here, copper is a useful metal. He is not an honorable man. An able man has not always a distinguished look. The reindeer is a native of Norway. Honest men speak the truth. Rustam is a young Parsi. Do you see the blue sky? Varanasi is a holy city. Aladdin had a wonderful lamp. The world is a happy place. So this is how you're going to do the exercise number 23. In exercise 24, you're going to have insert articles wherever necessary. So what you are going to do is you're going to just add on the articles wherever it is necessary, because articles have been omitted over here. So you're just going to add the articles on. So students, for today you're going to do exercise in composition 23 and 24. The answers will be sent to you. Do not worry about that. You just have to write it neatly in your notebook. Do the work neatly so that it is presentable also and attractive also, and it is easy for you to learn while you learn during your examination. Try to do the exercises on your own as well so that you understand well. Thank you so much, students. We are going to meet in the next class with a new chapter. Thank you so much.